Previously on Roll Britannia.
What are you doing here? Put your animals away.
What do you mean by animals? I've got no animals here.
These Icosomon.
Automatically turn
You've
into
stepped
Keth.
out.
I'm the original.
I'm a dragon, Keth. I like invisibility. This is cool. And I can fly.
Gallop-der, a boulder-like creature with stumpy appendages.
The name's Etcham. Cash Etcham. Are you here for the big tournament?
Yes. What we need is backup for you guys.
You want to trade my Humphrey for your what's his name?
Oh, yes.
You get to the arena and the games are officially open. Got a message. He hands you a sealed envelope. Inside it, a schedule. The first battle is between Emperor Keth Frostiron and Katelyn.
Morning.
Competitors' identification, please.
Here you go.
I see you're up first.
Will Emperor Keth Frostiron please make his way to the competing zone?
The match will consist of 3 Icosomon each. You must play 1 Icosomon at a time. The battle will be contained within the marked lines. These lines are protected, so your Icosomon cannot leave the field at any time.
Seems pretty clear to me. I'll choose you, Humphrey.
You recognise that this creature is in fact a flump. A jet of red light shoots out from the opposition, and it's a weed.
Humphrey, slap him.
That was a fantastic hit from the flump there.
And the Myconid sprout only slaps you. It's got tiny little plant arms.
Humphrey, another tendril slap.
Myconid, Humphrey the Flumfrey goes down, and the crowd roar with excitement.
Humphrey, what happened out there?
Who will you choose next?
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. So, does anyone remember where we left off just a few minutes ago? Last week.
Previously on.
It's been a long dinner that I've just had.
Sounds like a week. Yeah.
We
I
were
do.
trapped inside.
Humphrey
What?
had just beaten.
Humphrey the Flumfrey just got
Yeah.
his arse handed to
Oh,
him
yeah.
by a weed.
Yeah.
And
Some strong weed.
Don't do it, kids. Yeah,
yeah,
don't do it, kids.
Derek and Malrus were slightly shit up by this. And
Imagine, though,
It's-
from their perspective, they're in a disembodied world being able to talk to them, and suddenly this marshmallow guy gets unconscious into their sort of like realms. It's like, what the
Twitching.
fuck is going on?
Twitching and crying.
yeah.
So,
I just want to visualize
weed.
this. When we're in the spheres,
Yes.
can we see each other, or can we just hear each other? Because
I think you can.
I'm
Go
imagining
on.
this sort of void of the sphere as like like when you're in the Matrix and you're just in that white space.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Like a green
I
room
think when you're
within
in
a
this
green
machine,
room.
you are in this. You are
you are
not
the
normally
machine.
in the icosospheres, but once the icosospheres are plugged into this machine, you are in that white space. Yeah,
You're in the Matrix.
yeah.
Oh, wow. It's like it's getting a resurrection.
Oh, Malrus.
That we
Looks,
don't
are we
need.
are we
But
our
never mind.
are we our Icosomon selves, or are we our normal
Ooh.
human selves?
Ooh, that is
Like,
the question.
is Humphrey the Flump? Is he like
Is
in
he
a
an
business suit now? Yeah, he's got a briefcase with him.
So here's the situation. I haven't made a call on that, but I very much feel like you guys slightly did last time. Because we had Gallup Derek's voice.
Yes.
That's very true. Very true.
Oh, it's
What?
the little details he pays attention to that scare me.
I'm all over this
I
game.
know, it's terrifying.
It's like he created it.
I would have I would have accepted either one, but I think we're going to have to
We
be
made our
true
bed.
to the fiction here, and you're going to have to be your Icosomon selves.
You broke your bed. Now you've got to complain to the manager.
Malrus, you look like shit.
You have ever so slightly jumped on the cardboard bed of this situation.
You've jeffed it.
That's something that we haven't heard in a long
Yes,
time.
to Jeff is now a verb, apparently. So,
Well, he's been rolling quite well recently.
I tried very hard to make sure you didn't.
Keth, Which Icosomon are you choosing next?
I'm gonna choose Malrus in ogre form to smash that weed, because then he's in position to copy the next thing that comes out.
He is, but he appears on the field as a doppelganger.
Cool.
Not as Keth.
No, he appears on the field as a doppelganger.
Oh,
Nice.
Malrus!
Cool.
Yes, very much like that.
That's really creepy, that is.
So
And the commentator goes,
Now this is an interesting move. It seems Emperor Keth Frostiron has summoned himself a doppelganger. Let's see how this plays out.
I'm going to turn around and look up and just sort of wave my arm at Keth, who's in the crystal thing.
Have a look for officials, Malrus.
I will
Look at the important people.
Or anything that might
can't
have
hear you.
fire.
It was on my list.
Okay, fair.
Damn these anti-metagaming balls.
So what happens now? I mean, is it another initiative roll?
no, we're going to keep the same initiative roll, and because this is now an official battle,
Right.
it is still going to be trainer commands. But, Malrus, you can choose to disobey.
And I might.
You might. So,
If anyone's
I
going
know this is unconventional,
If the mood strikes me.
but up until now, you've been essentially in street battles or one training battle where there was a little bit of fun and play. But this is an official league match, and you essentially take it in turn, and all the actions are at the command of the Icosomon Master.
But we have one thing they don't have.
Who's
chap.
ironically at the command of the Dungeon Master.
So, Keth,
We have free will.
what is your what's your move? What are you doing?
Well, I don't see any advantage to Malrus becoming a weed.
They just
That
stand in the
fight.
middle and slap
Yeah,
each
just-
other to
Yeah, it
death.
would last for
Just
ages
slap each
as well.
other, yeah.
It looks like you can do and slam Malrus, Malrus.
I
So,
can.
Malrus, slam him.
Made my heart skip a beat.
Okay,
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
excellent.
cool. You do your thing then, Malrus. Roll them bones.
That is
Roll them
a 13 to hit. Does that hit?
It does.
Yes.
It's a weed.
Well, yes, it's a weed.
Yeah,
Um,
Malrus. Way to go.
About as strong as a door.
Let's see.
Mind you, we have trouble with them sometimes.
Yeah.
1d6.
Keth doesn't, but he's not in there.
Yeah. If only.
No.
Keth, stop.
Oh, it's open. Oh, it's open.
That is a 5
Okay, this is the changing room.
plus 4 is 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
9 bludgeons.
Administered.
Tell me what you do. Describe what happens to me.
I'm just going to sort of charge towards you. And,
Me?
well, the weed. Charge towards the weed.
Just comes legging it down the road.
And
To see him run out of his
give it
house.
just sort of body slam it, just sort of smack right
Are you
into
full
it.
belly flopping onto this
Yeah.
weed?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. You do that, and you do, what was it, 9 damage, was it?
Yes.
You squish this weed into the soil beneath you, and as you stand up, it's sort of like, ooh, like a cartoon, just like made like 2D, just splattered on the floor. And as you step away, it sort of twitches there a little bit, and then you hear
Oh, gross.
as he sort of pops back up. And he looks at you, and you hear him say,
Well, that wasn't very nice.
So you could talk.
This isn't fucking talk, you dickheads.
Well, why are we battling?
That's not saying why we're breathing.
But
What a customer It's a Icosomon.
But we don't have to fight.
And he swipes at you.
He loves the set.
It's what we do.
He swipes at you with his sort of plant-like arms, but weirdly, not
Rails are like
he doesn't really actually swipe in a way that you think would be anywhere near hitting you. And he rolls a 15.
He actually does hit.
Ooh.
Only just.
Which is weird, because he doesn't look like he's actually made contact with you, but you realise as he swiped at you, a load of mushroom-like spores burst forth from his plant-like body and struck you for 3 poisoning damage.
Okay.
And he sort of wobbles his big plant-like head.
Look, look, you little sprout.
Take that, you prick.
Oi, get back in your icososphere now.
No.
Do it.
Keth, it's your turn. Okay, I mean, if this is what you're trying to do,
It worked last time for him. In fact,
roll intimidation.
Yes. Let's see what happens.
Can't hurt to try it. Every time, just stop.
Yep.
Get back.
Intimidation.
Well, okay, no. Before you do it, are you trying to threaten him into there or persuade him?
I'm going to go with
That
threaten.
sounded quite threatening. To me.
Okay, yeah. So roll intimidation
Because he just seems like he's up for a scrap, and I don't think persuading's going to work.
Okay.
So bear with me, just getting used to actually being a doppelganger.
I just don't know who I am anymore.
That is a 21.
I would say yes, that's excellent. But I did just roll a 22.
Ah,
Yeah, he just goes, no, fuck off. Keth, it's your go.
Malrus, kill that weed. Slam him again.
I'm gonna slam bugger again.
Roll to hit.
You have 2 melee attacks. Do it twice.
Oh, you can do 2 attacks.
It says here on your sheet, multi-attack. The doppelganger makes 2 melee attacks.
Oh, I can.
Oh, well, you forgot to do that last time.
I did, but I won't this time.
No.
Oh, well, that is a natural 20 to hit. So
I mean, that's going to hit.
it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Critical.
He's just going to stomp on him now.
In fact, almost feels like it's going to do double damage.
I mean, it might.
Let's try and hit. So 1d6 plus 4.
I love how much more power you have here with the ambiguity of it's Pokemon, but it is also D&D.
It's certainly possible.
So that's 8 bludgeons for my first one.
Swallow that weed.
Potentially 16. We don't know.
It could halve.
That
I mean, if it is, that thing's got to be squashed.
9 bludgeons for my second one.
Excellent. Tell me what happens. What do you do?
I am going to twat him round the face
Beautiful description.
because he's just been a right little weedy bastard. Ow! And then
Yeah, Malrus, trash talk.
Yeah. But what are you going to do to him?
Curb stomp the bastard.
I'm just going to lift my leg up and kick him
Stomp.
and stomp and try and squish him.
It's little planty balls.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Like
do
a
that,
bunch
and
of grapes.
as you lift your foot up again, it looks the sprout looks considerably worse off than before you laid into him like this, and he looks a bit sort of crooked and he twitches a little bit, and then you hear, and he pops back up.
Oh my god! Why won't you die, you little sprout?
It's like a weed. He just pops. Oh, he's a fucking weed. He just keeps coming back. Oh, you can't
the
squash him. You've got to pull him up. Pull him from the ground.
Does anyone
There's
have
Jeff
any,
just in the box, just miming to Malrus. Pull him from the ground.
Anybody
Yeah.
got any weed killer
There's Jeff
nearby?
just sort of pulling both hands up and down.
Has he
in
got
the
a shake
box.
weight?
You can only just see him above the frosted bit of the glass, just above, stood next to Keth. So it's
Just a little very agitated, scrambly dragon. Just the top, just a flurry of wings and a head. Like,
That's such a great title for a sex tape.
Keth like fucking what? Just
I know exactly what I'm going to do to him next time round.
Okay, and the
How did it take us that long?
I know.
And the weed takes another swing at you and does 19 hit, I suspect so.
It certainly
That's the
does.
simplest one.
Yes.
You could have saved Humphrey.
Sail over your head.
Does 1 bludgeoning damage and 2 poisoning damage as he smacks you with his plant-like hands. A little teeny plant fist just punches you.
Bastard.
Ooh, my go next.
I'm so excited for Malrus's next move. This is the most excited I've ever had a move.
Malrus is not working as a weed. You need to pull him off. I mean, up.
Okay.
Malrus gets some lube out.
Got
No matter how much he wriggles, Malrus, you need to pull it
Malrus
off.
looks at his palm, spits on it.
I hope nobody heard that. The stadium just falls silent.
The stadium erupts in laughter.
And goes, who's Malrus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Go. Do your thing. What are you doing?
That is a 16.
A 16 does hit, yes.
Excellent. Let me roll damage.
Go on, jerk him, Malrus.
Finish him.
Toss him.
Finish him. Finish him off.
If you're attempting to grapple him, this will be a strength contest with a weed.
Oh,
What are we trying to do here?
He's such a wild card.
I've no
So-
idea what's about to happen.
So for my 2 attacks, I've rolled a 9
Yep.
and a 10.
Yes.
So
What to hit?
no, for the damage.
Well, you do have to hit with the second one. You don't just auto hit on a second attack.
Yeah, you have to roll it twice.
Roll again then.
It's just another attack. Did I let you auto hit last time?
You did.
I swear you rolled twice.
No.
No.
I think...
No, you only did it once because it was just a natural 20. You didn't actually do the second one.
fair.
Yeah.
You just did a natural 20 with double damage, or we don't know, and then he popped back up, but you didn't actually do the second hit. So technically, this is Malrus' second hit.
Yeah, it is
owed Malrus' second hit.
We're owed another one.
We're owed one more hit from Malrus. That's what I think this is, isn't it?
No, this is my
No,
second.
we had the
I
first one.
think you might have auto hit last time. We'll put that down to it being a natural 20.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Anywho,
Okay.
Damn.
so I rolled a 13 for my second one.
That hits.
Cool.
It's a weed.
Yes. So do you remember that
Just
scene?
pee on it, Malrus.
Do you remember that scene in Avengers where the Hulk got a hold of Loki
Oh, and he like flaps
Yes.
him around.
and he flaps him
Yeah.
around the room?
back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It was a lot
pick
more
up
aggressive than I
the
make it
weed
sound,
from the
but, yeah.
floor,
Puny God.
pull him, and then just smash him
Right.
about.
Oh, so you're going to pull him
You're
off?
going to pull him off and then
Yeah.
smash
Smash
him
him
around.
about, are you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Pull him off.
You do
flip
that.
him over, smash him
Smash him
around.
around. Meet me by the,
and you do how much damage?
9
those
for
two
the
hits?
first round and 10 for the second.
Oh, he's looking very unhappy about that. And
This is the
as,
strongest weed. That Snoop Dogg would be proud of this guy.
and as the weed is as you drop the weed in this sort of crater that you've created in the ground, and he lays there and just very weakly says, "Ow."
Oh,
He
I kind of feel sad for him now.
I don't.
you hear this
He's a bastard.
sound, and he pops back up.
Oh my god!
God. Piss on it, Malrus! Piss on it!
And slightly more feebly than before, he swipes at you, and a 18 hits. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yes, and he swipes at you, and more spores come flying out, and you take 3 more poisoning damage as he goes, "Fuck off, you prick." Oh.
No, you got to admire a man that fights to the end.
I could do this all day.
And
Reminds me of, like Scrappy Doo.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate Scrappy Doo.
Keth,
Just punt the fucker.
Keth, your go.
Punt him into the side of the arena.
Yeah.
Malrus used punt.
Pick him up
It's not an attacker.
and punt him.
Hang on.
Twice.
Hunting Malrus.
You're attempting to kick him.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Is that an attack you have?
It's
Like a slam, but with the foot.
Yes, a foot slam.
A lot.
Foot slam.
Yes.
That's becoming a new thing on Discord, isn't it?
I think we're
Kicking
stretching the
equals
definition
foot
of slam here, but I like it. Do it. Roll to hit.
So
It's either that
that's-
or read his thoughts.
Oh, that's a 9 for my first roll. But
That doesn't do it.
Oh, God.
We found the flaw.
You missed the weed.
yes.
Just
And
an air
on
kick.
my second one, I get a 13, which I think just makes it.
A 13 hits, yeah.
Oh, so he does like the sort of Passover thing with
He
the
goes, "What?"
penalty.
Passover.
passes over it with one foot, kicks it with the...
Oh,
What heals
Back
it?
heels.
Yeah,
Bang.
absolutely. Bang. Into the net.
And that is...
inserts a strike into the onion bag.
So is Malrus back healing this weed and not even looking back, just walking away?
Until he hears the... He's like, fuck!
That's a 8.
Yeah, you.
I have to say, I'm liking this +4.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. As you punt this weed across the lawn, as they are wont to grow, it flies across the ground and strikes where the edge of the battlefield would be, and strikes what appears to be some sort of field made of force. You might call it a force field.
No? Funny, that.
And the weed collapses to the ground, and you don't hear.
Thank God.
What you do hear is a sort of magical noise and a flash of red light as a beam of light shoots out from the opposition
His wife and kids crying,
and
crying
returns
uncontrollably in
the-
the corner.
the my-coded sprout back to whence it came.
Finally.
The little bastard
bloody
did it.
Bastard.
And the commentator says,
Well, that was certainly an unusual way for that battle to take place. It seemed more like a back and forth, a repartee of slaps and kicks, but hey, I guess it all worked out. Who will be up next?
and next, from a beam of light, appearing in front of you, Malrus, appears, as appearing things tend to, a more tree-like creature. Not a particularly tall one, a sort of garden-sized tree, but quite stocky.
This is starting to make sense given the arena.
Not a shrubbery. We want another shrubbery. The other knights will say...
Keth!
Too much Monty Python.
Keth! Flash your Icosodex at this thing.
I was just doing it. It's just I don't trust it because it wasn't working last time.
The Icosodex informs you that this creature that's very tree-like in nature is, in fact, a wood woad.
Wood woad.
Edward Woodward.
Edward Woodward.
Deploy the monster manual.
I'm not looking it up. I want to see what I'm up against.
Malrus, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, you don't have the...
I know I don't, but it looks scary.
Keth would, but you
It
don't
looks
know.
scary then.
Jeff
That's
would
all you know.
recognise the
It's
picture,
scary.
so Jeff can look at the picture of it.
Yep, you can all look at the picture of it.
Yeah,
but-
that's what I was doing.
Actually, Jeff, you'd
I
hear
can't.
what the Icosodex would say. Is a wood woad.
Would you class it? What size of creature would
As opposed to a paved woad.
Yes,
I can't
it's a cobble woad.
Woad.
That's going to be my wrestler name as Gallop Derrick.
Paved woad,
Cobbled
cobbled woad.
Cobbled woad.
How are we spelling woad?
WOAD.
AD.
Oh, a woad. Malrus, have you got any fire?
No, I have no fire.
You can't ask Malrus. You tell Malrus.
Shouting through the glass.
I need
What
fire.
can you do? The disappointing thing is, it's not even your go.
No.
This wood woad swings a big magical wooden club at you, Malrus, and rolls a natural 20.
Oh.
Shit. That doesn't hit.
I think you'll find it does. 4, 3, 1. So it's 8 times 2. 16 bludgeoning damage.
16?
That would be Jeff. Dead.
16 bludgeoning.
Dear.
Yes.
That looks like it would have really killed me.
16 bludgeons.
Keth, don't you have some sort of like blowtorch thing? Do you reckon you could pass it to Malrus? I know you like guys like cheating and all this thing, so we could like sneak him a lighter and by treatment.
Oi, what's your name?
Wood.
Get back in that sphere.
That's his go-to tactic all the time.
One day they might be dumb enough that it'll work again.
That's fair.
Okay.
Plus, he's now given himself plausible deniability of what you did in a few arcs, Derek, where you were like, I gave him the option to stop fighting. I tried to let him walk away.
To be fair, why knock it? It's working.
I'm going to shoot his head while he kneels.
It's one of the old classics in the bag of tricks.
Just leave now.
I shall unleash great vengeance and furious anger.
Oh,
get back in your ball. I can't be asked to write your own.
That was I rolled a natural 20, and then I got a +2 to that.
Good news. I rolled a natural 20.
Of your pluses.
I'd imagine it's probably the same. Or very similar.
Who
mysteriously?
Yeah.
Does it go with the
no.
Oh
wow! Because I don't think you could. I don't think you can intimidate someone at that level.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm marginally intimidated.
Good.
I shall leave.
What about a D4 death roll? Like highest wins.
What about Keth?
No.
Will anyone notice if I sneak him a lighter?
No.
How will you do that?
I'll open the
first
hatch.
you have to open Bob.
What? The hatch is at the back.
And lean out. And
just lean out in full view of everybody.
Can I take it to him?
And what is this lighter?
This lighter is... Bear with me, where's my own sheet? I've got so many sheets open now.
Oh, yeah, James is. Oh, he has.
Oh, he's not.
I just want.
I don't like it when you're nodding at me because you're gonna go. You're gonna blow it out of the water any second.
We know that you've got one. We want the full description.
I'm trying to.
I don't want people picturing like a bic.
No,
no, yeah.
I've had to find it for so long.
They're like,
Where
go
are
on,
you?
Get that tree.
The JML Toasty McToastface.
Yep, that's the bunny.
A small flint lighter that's been highly modified by pyromaniacs unknown. This device allows the user to cast a form of scorching ray. Just be careful not to spark it up near your own face. So a flint lighter, not a cheap pick. That I'm going to hand to Jeff, who's going to fly it down and give it to Malrus.
Okay.
I don't think this is...
Malrus, you have no idea this is about to happen.
Yes.
So... In the meantime, while this is happening, what are you going to tell Malrus to do?
Right, whilst I've done that, I'd like to... Malrus, I need you to kick him in the air like the weed. Kick him up into the air.
Okay.
How big is Malrus right now?
How big are you?
A doppelganger. I imagine they're quite tall.
Just
but very, very lanky.
Yeah, they look very tall and lanky from the old picture.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What are you thinking? 6 foot? 7? 5?
Possibly
3?
6 foot.
8? 6 foot.
6 to 7 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the woodwode is give or take that sort of size as well. So.
Oh, I thought it was little. I thought it said short and
It's
stocky.
a medium monstrosity.
Oh.
A doppelganger is a medium monstrosity.
Because
which is give or take the size of the woodwode.
Yeah.
So Malrus can't actually change into anything at the moment. He's just the doppelganger. He can't change.
He can change into something, but that'll be his action for the turn.
But he's got a second attack, hasn't he? So he could.
No, that will be his action.
His
will
whole
be that.
action will be
because then he would take on the stats of the other thing.
If he takes the attack action, he can do 2 attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. Is that because he would then become the other thing, and then he wouldn't have to?
Well, no, it's not that. But
you have an action, and that action allows you to do certain things.
Yeah. So your turn is broken up into a number of things: movements, reactions, actions.
I didn't know that.
And
2 attacks is a thing.
Yeah, but 2 attacks is one.
You get 2 attacks, but that's all part of your attack action.
Yeah.
So if you choose to make if your action is to turn into something else, you can't then take a portion of another action.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You've only got one.
It's that. Yeah, you get 2 attacks in one action.
Yes.
It's just the fact that you get the bonus of 2 attacks within
Right.
one action.
Okay.
That's the money.
case.
Sound.
Yeah.
With you.
I can't make it give in the air because that was wrong. So Malrus, turn into the woodwode.
You just sent me to give him a lighter, and you're asking him to turn into wood.
I'm gonna mishear him.
He'll be at the other end of the
Okay.
lighter.
Whoa, Malrus. What are we doing?
I'm gonna mishear him and turn into the ogre that I had stretched myself into before.
Cool. You somehow managed to turn into a giant ogre again.
Do I need to roll for ogre face?
Yes, please do.
Does he not need to roll to challenge Keth? Because he's doing something opposite to what Keth wanted him to do.
Well, we haven't encountered this in the League one yet, so yes.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it that way. Because we were doing that. We were doing that before. I'll give you. We were doing that before.
I like that because we are technically he is our master, isn't he?
Yeah.
So if he wants us to do so, we should.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
but I misheard him.
So it's a
long
charisma,
way.
Is it? I think it was charisma we did, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's just a charisma throw.
A charisma contest, yeah.
Stat for stat.
That is 17.
Ah, I got a 14.
Yeah.
You do what you like, Malrus.
You carry on.
It's okay, you're safe now. I, the mysterious Machismo Master of Mayhem, Dungeons, I am here to cure your woes and fill your heart with joy as we enter the magical part of the show that is the moment with the Master. Well, come on, chop chop! So, the very first tick on my list of very important things to do is shove a huge dollop of gratitude into the Roll Britannia thank you cannon, light the fuse and cover Pedro's tiny ears as it explodes in a huge shower of appreciation. You're back again for another week of amphibious action and nautical nonsense, and it's fantastic to have you aboard. Will you lot never learn? You need to get out of the way, for it's a random celebrity shout out! So this week, naturalist Chris Packham has been listening into the show and has been reportedly fascinated with all the flora and fauna going on. He hasn't quite got his head around to how Bill can fly, but we'll gloss over that. Just speaking of flying things, Pedro, shout out scroll, por favor. Excellent, you're here. Good news. I've got some more jokes for you. What do you mean, please gods, no? That's very rude, Pedro. I've been working on it all week. Come on, you'll love it. Hey, get back here. Pedro! Flying away is cheating. Oh, you haven't even left me the scroll. Oh, here it is. Well, some birds just can't appreciate good comedy. Well, this week's shout-out goes to Lars Head Subnormal and their fantastic iTunes review. We're really glad that you find the show so funny. And yes, one of the core principles here at Roll Britannia is not to enhance any D&D wisdom, but to make sure we're laughing our asses off and having a grand old time. Thank you for your lovely review. Now, don't worry, I can hear you out there. Yes, you're thinking that having your own shout-out would be lovely, and how do I get one? Well, you finished cooking up that fantastical idea for the show, but you're puzzling about how to send it in. All you want in the world is for Jeff to reply to your love letters and poems, and just once, apart from that last ridiculous one, getting in touch with the show could not be easier to do. One quick search on social media, and there's Roll Britannia. Whichever one you like, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, we're there, and we love to natter with you. So jump aboard! Now, if you're feeling generous, why not do an amazing little thing for us and just take a couple of minutes and give us a 5-star review, eh? If you're really enjoying the show, it lets us know that we're doing a great job. And other people as well, just like you, will have a better chance of discovering the show. And one more thing to make sure that you've pressed that subscribe button. Otherwise, Derek will have you scrubbing his barnacles. Yeah. Right. That's enough from me for this week. I've got to try and catch up with an unruly parrot, as well as making sure those 4 aren't looting and pillaging whilst I've been away. And you lot have got adventuring and battling to do, so go!
I'm going to stretch myself into an ogre and roll a D20.
There is a cry of excitement and fear as this ogre appears. And can you roll to see...
Deception? Was it deception?
Deception, that's the one. Roll deception to see what the face of this ogre looks like. Does it have an emoji face? Is its face an emoticon? That's what we want to know.
Which emoticon would it be, though?
15?
15. It's quite ogre-ish.
Okay.
But it's a bit like a line drawing of an ogre's face.
Right.
An
So
artist's
Big facial hair and
detail.
like a tooth and stuff.
Yeah,
Pair of glasses.
it's not the full 3D effect.
Yeah.
It's like someone is line drawing an ogre's face whilst looking at a picture of an ogre's face. It's pretty good.
Right. So like
But very clearly not like
I'm sort of imagining an ogre, but like dressed as Groucho Marx with a pair of glasses and a big funny nose.
yeah. I like that. So you're an ogre now, and the woodwode is going to attack.
Ooh.
So he's going to roll.
Oh, quick question.
Go on.
Now I'm a different thing. Do I still
Yes.
keep the doppelganger hit points, or do I keep ogre hit points?
It's an interesting point, isn't it?
Because I'm technically something else.
It's not come up yet, has it?
No.
No, because you've not really taken that much damage as a
No.
doppelganger yet.
So
No.
you won't know.
No. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why I asked.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you'll have to find out.
Only time will tell.
Unknown. It's still an unknown.
How many hit points does the doppelganger have left?
A few.
No, I mean, how many?
Just a couple spare.
I need to do maths. I've just been noting it down so far.
Yeah.
That's why I know there's a few left.
This is where he realised he was unconscious an hour ago.
No, I'm still very much alive.
How many?
Hang on.
Oh, this is going to be so interesting when an ogre that seems really perfectly healthy suddenly just falls unconscious.
Got
Just
one
out of
them
interest, you know.
narcoleptic ogres in.
Let's get you two stats, and you'll find out.
27.
27 remaining.
Yes.
Okay. And how many does an ogre have?
How many does ogres have?
59.
That's fine. I've jotted those down. You'll find out. So, any pluses to hit? Let's have a look. 12.
That
Does the 12 hit?
just hits. I'm 11
Just
AC
hits.
at the minute.
Okay. All right. 2, 3, 5. 5 bludgeons as this woodwode swings its club at you again and crashes into this now much bigger creature and sort of whacks it on the thigh.
Oh.
Okay. Keth? Well, I guess Jeff?
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
Jeff, you arrive at this point to hand a tiny lighter to an ogre.
Just because Jeff doesn't want to be caught or seen, so he's just, as he comes down, he's going to make the lighter appear and sort of like wave it in front of Malrus's face and just be going bling, 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 just like the Hunger Games when something floats down to help them out. Just sort of and just sort of land the lighter. If Malrus isn't going to grab it when it's in front of his face, I'm just going to.
I'm not going to grab it whilst it's in front of my. I'm just going to hold my hand out ever so slightly so it sort of falls in.
Yeah, just sort of like a casual.
Yes, casual backhand.
So this lighter sits in the palm of your hand like a peanut would sit in your hand.
Malrus, this is a present from Keth. He says it has fire in it, and don't point it at your face. Bye.
Okay. Where are you going, Jeff?
Why can't you do it?
Then I'm just going to fly back to.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Try it, bitch.
Try it.
Are you now stuck?
Well, I don't know. Do you want me to fly, James? I try.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
I fly towards. At this point, Jeff would fly back towards Keth, happy as Larry, going back towards.
What are we going to have for lunch today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy he did his little job. Yay!
As you approach the edge of the playing field, you strike an invisible field of force. And take 3 damage.
So it let me in. That's sadistic. It let me in, but it didn't let me out. That's twisted.
You're in play.
What does
I'm not in play.
What does Keth see
I'm
then?
invisible.
Because, like with his Icosospheres, is the Derek one still there?
I would think. I'm not going to lie. I would think for a very brief second, because invisibility technically is a concentration spell. As I hit it, you would see me go blink, fuck, visible again. So as I hit the thing, there would probably be a flash of a little cat-sized green dragon with butterfly wings, and then fuck, gone.
Roll stealth.
Fair.
Excellent.
Best fucking roll well.
Natural 20.
Fortunately, just at that moment, an eagle screeches at the other end of the arena, and everyone looks and goes, "Look, an eagle!"
The cockatrice.
You both pointed in the same direction, the exact same direction. It's like you dabbed together. Excellent. So perfect. So I'm trapped in a dome.
So no one sees you.
So I'm just going to hover a little bit lower than the edge of the dome, and
Observe.
I can't fucking do anything. Just euphoria breath in front of myself.
Okay.
You're here. You might as well enjoy yourself.
Keth, what's happening, man?
Because I wouldn't have seen any of this, so
No.
Just I didn't come back.
because it's like,
You sent me out with a lighter, and I've disappeared.
what does Keth
Fucker.
see? Because obviously I had Humphrey's Icososphere, then Malrus's, then Derek's.
Yep.
Is there?
They're all still there.
Is there anything to say that like they're all ready? I mean, Humphrey, because Humphrey's been used and is unconscious. Does it like glow?
He's been
red to
used.
say he's
Yes,
been
he
used?
has.
Yes, it does. Yes.
Used unconscious.
Malrus
Back in his ball.
is
Thrown
that,
away.
is like white, and is
There's a white light underneath that one. Yeah.
what about Derek's? Is that green ready to be used or anything?
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know how it's working.
not?
It's like, so does Keth?
No, I like that. I'm happy with that. That's
so
fine.
as far as Keth knows, Jeff is just on
So
his way
British,
back.
If in doubt, traffic lights.
Yeah.
Happy as Larry, and I could still use Derek if I
Yep.
wanted to, and I've got one Icosomon in the ring.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Well,
Send me in, coach. I'm ready.
can I use 2? I suppose. I
No.
don't know what's going to come next, though.
Yeah, very true. Keep
Malrus hasn't used his lighter yet.
No, I'm going to get him to do it. I'll have seen that. Surely, I'll have seen that. So, Malrus,
You might.
burn him. He hates fire.
I'm gonna try and use this tiny lighter that I don't have the stats for.
Okay.
1d6.
Malrus,
Yes.
roll a sleight of hand, please.
Okie dokie. Now this is sleight of hand as an ogre.
Not dexterity.
Yes.
The masters of magic, the ogres, extremely dexterous in their finger movements.
So the dexterity of an ogre is -1. Just
That's why you
so
see them at
know.
all sorts of kids' parties and
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
So let me.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine dexterity is an ogre's jam.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
That's Malrus's happy girlfriend voice. What have we got here?
Okay. It's very sassy today, isn't it?
That's a 17.
Oh, good God. You ineffectually prod and poke at this lighter with your big ogre hands and somehow manage to flip open the lid and strike the flint. Roll to hit.
Yes.
Oh.
Come on, Malrus.
God, so much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a 13.
A 13 does not hit.
God.
So a jet of fire springs from your palm, but because you aren't really able to hold the lighter particularly well, it scorches off in a random direction.
Fuck.
And the woodwode just sort of looks at you perplexed, as wondering how an ogre has possibly managed to produce fire.
He's evolving.
Yeah, the commentator's very excited. The crowd roar in excitement, having never seen an ogre ever produce fire before. Neither have they seen ogres spring into being before, to be honest. So everyone's very excited about this battle that's going on. And the woodwode...
I'm just going to cheer victoriously, even though it all went horribly wrong, just relishing the fact that everybody's cheering. Like,
Malrus is in front of the crowd again. He's like, this is where I was meant to be.
I'm rolling exceptionally well today. The woodwode rolls another natural 20 to hit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Christ. Oh, God.
We've all had quite good wolves.
I mean, it's all been...
Wolves? Wood wolves.
We've done really, really well.
So that's...
On the woodwode rolls.
Yeah, the
4, 6, 8. Another 16 bludgeoning damages as he strikes at you again with this wooden club that he has in his hand.
okay.
Does Malrus get a wooden club?
I was going to say,
Malrus does have a wooden club, yes.
could you set the club on fire?
Yeah, but isn't it like...
and then beat
is it
him to
gonna be like
death
his,
with a fiery club.
I might have to if I...
Isn't it going to be like his wrist bone?
I'll be
or
honest with
something?
you, it all depends, really. How much health do I actually have at this point?
Who knows?
Okay.
Oh, you could have 11. You could have a lot more.
I might die next time round.
Well, Humphrey did.
Is that plan C?
I'm just trapped in here. Wait,
Which plan are we up to?
Do I need to roll initiative, Jake?
Maybe.
If you're planning to take part, yes.
Because now you're rogue.
Oh, okay. There's an if. I'm just gonna that didn't happen. It didn't land on that.
What did you roll?
I mean, I rolled a 19, but I don't want to play. If I don't
you can
have to. I
you
just
can
got
delay your
down.
turn. It's fine.
Okay,
You can have
I
a
delay
19.
my turn. I delay
Cool.
my turn.
Fine.
I wasn't sure if I had to. That was it.
No.
I want to.
Keth, what are we doing?
I'm going to try that fire option because I've been looking through the woodwode stats, and I think that's the only route we can go through.
You're going to try again?
This
I'm
time,
up for trying again.
Malrus, set your club on fire and then beat him to death with it.
Yeah, but
Sleight of hand, please, if you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Artist of subtlety.
Am I able to do that in both? Because that surely is.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It's been allowed.
I will take setting your own club on fire as a free action.
Yes.
Okay. That was an 18 to hit.
18. An 18 ties. So yes, you hit.
Oh God.
But you are going to have to still do that sleight of hand check if you intend to set your club on fire.
I'm gonna sleight of hand.
Oh fuck! And then you're gonna take fire damage.
Oh no! Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong stats. Bear with me. That is a 15.
Yeah. Okay. With 15, you managed to set it on fire. Can you roll 1d4, please?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Oh,
This is like some Saw shit. This is
that
like
is a 3.
cutting off your arm to solve the puzzle.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fuck!
And what does that mean?
You told him to do this, Keth.
I wonder if Malrus will lose an
It
arm.
means I may have 3 HP left. I might not.
That's 3 times 20. You've got 60. It's fine.
Malrus, set your club on fire and die.
I didn't think of that.
Here's a lighter to commit suicide.
Okay, you now have a flaming club, and you've successfully hit this woodwode. Roll damage, then I guess.
Damage. So this is
From Jeff's perspective, Keth has sent him in to basically give Malrus a suicide assistance tool and then trap himself in there to have to watch it.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Hoisted by your own petard.
Master, fuck.
I didn't.
No one made you go in.
Keth did. He told me to.
Didn't make you.
No.
Oh, no.
What's happening, Malrus?
I'm rolling.
Last time
That is a 12.
Okay. So you strike this woodwode hard with your flaming club, and because it's on fire, portions of this woodwode do indeed catch fire as well. So not only does he take some additional damage in the form of 24 damage, he's also slightly on fire. And if he doesn't do anything about it next turn, he's going to take some additional I'm on fire damage.
Very on fire.
Yes. Nice. Good news. It's the woodwode's turn.
I knew it would work. Despite your
and
sizzling hands.
as part of his turn that he's not had an opportunity to use yet because you haven't successfully hit him until now, he regenerates 10 hit points.
Oh.
No, he doesn't because he took fire damage. So it said that trait doesn't function at the start of the woodwode's next turn.
He took fire damage.
Someone read the sheet.
It does. You're correct.
Yes,
This is why I wanted
he
him.
is the ultimate master.
This is why I wanted to be on fire.
Well done. Well done.
G, mate. Fucking yes.
So in that case, he rolls a 17 to hit. I'm rolling
You're on
really
your own.
well.
Yes. That was brilliant.
I'm going to shock you. It hits.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. And oh my goodness. 2.
It's all part of the
I'm going to try and help you,
Please
Malrus.
live, Malrus. I want you to.
I'm going to try
I
and
want
help
you
you.
to live
don't think
before,
I'm
but
gonna
I really
live.
want you to live now.
And smacks you around the kneecap for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
At
damn
which
it.
point,
Okay, never mind.
your knee completely gives out and you pass out.
Yes. That's because I was on Doppelganger Malrus health.
Malrus.
And red light fires out from in front of Keth, and you are returned to your icososphere.
Is my
And
flaming
while this
club
happens-
still on the floor?
No,
Okay.
although the lighter is. And
You hit him with his own club.
the woodwode, while this happens, stops, drops, and rolls. That's his movements.
Jeff's going to fly down.
His
and
coach is in
grab
the corner going,
oh, yeah, because I'm in the room. So can I want to fly down, grab the lighter, turn it invisible.
Okay.
And then can I, because I got 19 on my initiative, can I just try and Euphoria breath the dude invisibly?
Okay.
Suppose you are completely
Just
rogue
confuse him
now,
for
aren't
when
you?
Derek comes
I
out.
don't-
You can okay, yeah, roll to hit then. Do you have to do that? I don't really know
for
how this is
Euphoria,
going to work in this situation. Yep.
It's the target must succeed on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. DC 11, you say?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 16.
Okay, so that's
What is he?
fine.
What? I want to test it for steroids. Seriously. All these rolls have been insane.
That can't be the gold dice.
That actually has been. Do you know what? All the nat 20s have been off the gold dice this evening.
wow.
Every single one of them. Keth, you have one Icosomon
I
remaining.
do.
As soon as that didn't work, he's just going to go back up to his safe zone distance.
Let's just hop back inside the white zone very briefly. Gallop Derek, you're there when an unconscious, slightly charred Malrus returns.
Oh my god, Malrus. What happened to your arm? I thought you looked like shit beforehand.
Now, am I Ogre Malrus or am I Doppelganger Malrus when I'm back?
You're
in this?
Doppelganger Malrus now.
That's good. Exactly.
And then I'm just going to start shouting for a medic. Medic! Medic, we need a medic in here. We got
I am a medic, you
unconscious
bastard.
smash.
You're unconscious.
So Derek's
Keth,
kind of
you have
harrowed
in
at
this
the moment.
situation. You effectively have two options: surrender or send out Gallop Derek.
I am not. Keth wouldn't surrender because then
Imagine if he said surrender, though.
Fuck it, I'm out.
Gallop, Derek, get yourself in there.
And a beam of red light shoots out, and Gallop Derek, you're on the field.
It feels like I've just been tased. You point at the woodwode really angrily. I need something to rip it off. Yeah. Is it my turn?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Excellent. So Gallop Derek. Let me just bring up my character sheet again.
Can I
I'd like
jump
to
in
do
whenever I'm allowed, James? Let me know. I would like to rejoin.
Yeah, I mean, you can, but you had your turn before them because you rolled 19.
No, I know, yeah, I know.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'd like to do a rolling charge straight towards the woodwode.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my slam attack on the same turn, which gives me an extra 7 points of bludgeoning damage. But let me just roll my attacks first.
Okay.
I think it's just the one attack, actually. It's just the one attack, actually. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Wow.
A night of nat 20s.
I don't think I've rolled all session, but that's fun. That's a nat 20.
Straight out of the bag. Nuts.
Straight out
in the air tonight.
Straight out nat 20.
Teleport. Didn't even need to tell him to attack, and he's gone for it.
+5.
To be fair, he's just gone.
I was angry. He was angry. Plus.
Just pick up the
sorry,
lighter on your way
slam.
through.
+8 to hit, so that's a 28 with my slam. +8 to hit.
So was that including your double damage?
No, sorry. This is just my hit roll, just in case it was like it's a nat 20. But he's super armored. So 2d6 plus 5. That was unfortunately 2 1s plus 5, which is 7, but plus another 2d6. I'll roll it instead of just take the 7. Plus 4, so
11?
11. Yeah. 7 total.
Plus
7
4.
total.
I'm gonna have to take your word for it. The maths does not work for my
Yeah.
head. So, what's your total?
1,000.
What's your total of bludgeoning damage?
2 1s. 2 1s plus 5, so that's 7 total plus 4.
That's 11.
11.
So
yeah.
you've done 11 bludgeons damage.
But then it's a nat 20, isn't it? So it's doubled.
So it's double, yeah.
You're not going to like what
Only
next.
the woodwode wasn't resistant to bludgeons.
Yes.
Fine.
That's 11.
Fine.
So 11 damages.
I'm fine with that, though.
That's why I wanted fire, because he's resistant to bludgeons and piercings.
Certainly is.
But he's vulnerable to the fire.
This is an opening. This is an opening attack. I gotta make my presence known. Yeah, I gotta make my presence known on the stage.
Okay.
But
Cool.
it must succeed on a DC 16 strength save or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Is
DC
the important
16,
part
you
with
say?
that. Yeah. Strength.
That's
save.
19.
Oh, he's really rooted, isn't he?
Yes. And that would make it its go. This is two things that are resistant to bludgeoning each other now, isn't it?
Yep.
Right.
That's fine.
It's going to roll to hit. That's 15.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit, so he swings and he misses. I guess, Jeff?
Well, I think it's Jeff's got a lighter in his hand, and when it comes to Jeff and fire, I think it's time to try and burn this fucker down.
So the sprout battle continued, and it just wouldn't stop. When Malrus hit down, it came up with a pop. But in one mighty punt, Malrus saw off the weed. But the next monster out will be tougher, it seemed. Keth orders Jeff to sneak in with a lighter. Now he's trapped in the battle as an invisible fighter. In a twisted turn, Malrus does a woodwode harm by using a lighter to set ablaze his own arm. After a valiant fight, Malrus is defeated. Derek charges out, keen and quite heated. Will Jeff survive the arena since he's trapped inside there? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Now then, you lot, we need your help. We need to make our piratical adventure simply the best D&D 5e podcast out there on the 7 seas. So,
we've decided to be very brave indeed and launch our own Roll Britannia Patreon page. And don't you worry. Though we may be scoundrels and vagabonds in the Shattered Lands, we're certainly not going to be stealing your hard-earned booty to line our coffers. All of the money we raise will be ploughed right back into the show, so we can be the best that we can be. So what's in it for me, I hear you say? Well, there's a whole treasure chest's worth to be had. There's exclusive Buccaneer prologues so that you can learn some of the secrets of our favourite heroes and where it all began. You'll also be able to read the finest tabloid on the high seas, the Daily Teledath. You can get your hands on ARC-exclusive merchandise too that you won't find in our shop. And the best part, your very own handcrafted, beautifully made and totally unique piece of crap art drawn just for you by your favourite Buccaneer. Just look out for Roll Britannia on patreon.com, or even easier, follow the links in our social media or Linktree pages, and let us navigate the way for you. And worry not, the nautical antics of the Roll Britannia Buccaneers will still be available every Wednesday as usual, absolutely free. After all, we certainly wouldn't want any of our amazing and loyal fans to be spending any more than they can afford. We wouldn't have got anywhere without you and all the other awesome fans out there. So, with your help and your support, you can make this show even better.